Hey, this is Polar Bee. I just thought I would say hi. It is a lovely Sunday afternoon, and last night's drumming was frickin' awesome. I have to tell you, awesome. Just really, really awesome. The drumming was magnificent. The weather was nice. It got a little bit cooler in the evening, but the bonfire was cool. The walking around the land was cool. It was just really, really cool. I thought I would do a video. Mainly Butch did a video, and it was called If You Really Knew Me. And I thought it was very interesting. I thought it was an interesting concept for a video, so I thought that I would do it as well. So I'm going to start off. If you really knew me, you would know that I love to cook. And anybody who's been around me long enough has sampled some of my cooking, and they know that it's really good. If you really, really knew me, you would know that I'm a deep thinker. I like to think about things. I like to analyze things. I like to research things. I just think that that's very interesting. I can get very deep and philosophical sometimes. If you really knew me, you would know what a nutty sense of humor I have. I've always had it since I was a kid, and it seems like the older I get, the nuttier it gets sometimes. So I kind of like having a whacked out sense of humor. If you really knew me, you would know that the polar bear is my power animal. I think everybody knows that, but I don't know. Maybe you don't. If you really knew me, you would know that growing up I lived in 22 different homes, and that included homes with relatives, strangers, and foster families. I don't feel bad about that, by the way, so don't feel sorry for me. Because it allowed me to know what a really good home should look like and feel like. So I'm thankful for that experience. If you really knew me, you would know that growing up I had the opportunity to go to a lot of different churches, but the majority of the church that I went to was of the Pentecostal faith. I know. It's a shock, isn't it? However, now I choose not to be part of any organized religion, but instead I really choose to practice Native American spirituality. It's what feeds my soul, and it's what I connect with. My spirituality is also very important to me. It didn't used to be, but as I've done my healing over the years, spirituality and connecting to that has been very important to me. If you really knew me, you would know that photography and writing are my passions. Artwork, too. If you really knew me, you would know that my mother that gave birth to me was a pole dancer. You think I'm lying? I'm not. My mother was a stripper. She worked in a bar for most of her life and stripped for men. My father, well, we won't even go there. I could say a lot about him, but I'm not going to, because I'm just not going to. Thank God that when they say that the fruit didn't fall far from the tree, thankfully mine did. It rolled down the hill and it went to a whole nother country, because I am nothing like my mother or my father, so that's a very good thing. If you really knew me, you would know that I'm the only person in my immediate family of origin, that is, that graduated from high school. Nobody else finished high school at all. If you really knew me, you would know that I have a brother, a half-brother actually, but I've never even met him, and I don't know what he looks like. He's 2 years younger than me. Don't know. If you really knew me, you would know that I have spirit guides and angels. And yes, I do talk to them. And yes, they do guide me. If you really knew me, you would know that I have seen one of my guardian angels before. And her name is Lily. And lastly, if you really knew me, you would know that I never let down the walls all the way. How about you? If people really knew you, what would they know? I challenge you to make a video. Have a good Sunday. Peace out. Bear hugs.